Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Solid State SR71. I'm bringing you guys a video of Fez. Yes, Fez. I wasn't originally going to make a video about this, but I stumbled across this game and it just got me thinking, like, where has this game been my entire life? Like, this is like the best game I've played in a very long time. But if that doesn't give away enough, hopefully you guys will stick around for the rest of my impressions. Of course, I don't do reviews really because I don't spend a heck of a lot of time with each game. So I'm going to give you guys my first impressions and a little bit of information about the game. So this game doesn't really have a story. It's kind of one of those old school, like Mario kind of games where it's kind of like 2D. And then you have to collect all these blocks to unlock doors to go to other... It's kind of like Super Mario 64 where you can kind of go into older levels and find blocks. But not... In Mario 64 obviously was stars, but... and then when you collect a certain number of blocks, you can open up a door that'll lead you into a different area altogether. So it's got that sort of mentality. It doesn't really have a story. You start off with no Fez... and with no ability to control anything, and then you jump up on top, all the way to the top, you talk to the dude at the top, and then all of a sudden you have a Fez on your head, and you have to collect, like, parts of a big Rubik's Cube kind of, like, block thing. And that's the story. That's Fez. The graphics look incredible. It's kind of like a 2D art style, but it's not 2D. It's like a 3D... 2D old school looking game. It's very pixelated. It's meant to be that way, so it's okay. It's passable. It's sort of reminiscent of like old like 8-bit era kind of like, you know, like hardcore pixely graphics. Looks great. But yes, the corners look great, so that's pretty much all I can say about that, is that the corners look good. So yes, back to my point. We'll get on the whole like 2D, 3D thing in a little bit when we get to the gameplay. The sound sounds fantastic, very reminiscent of the old 8-bit era. Very good soundtrack, fits the game like a glove. The gameplay is where this game kind of gets interesting. Like I said before, it's got like a 2D, 3D feel, because even though the game takes place on a 2D plane, you can shift perspectives using the left trigger or right bumper and or left bumper, and it sort of switches the view to another angle. So it's like the world is built in 3D, so you can kind of go, there's 4 different sides to each level, but what you see is a 2D plane. So basically you can change perspectives, and then all of a sudden something that was just kind of flying in the middle of nowhere all of a sudden could become a bridge to get over to the next area or something. And that sort of gameplay is just king. Like this game is something special. There's something really weird and fresh and great about the way that the game plays. Is very difficult. It's much like older games where they kind of don't really show you where you're supposed to go, and there's usually more than one cube per level, so you end up looking around and you find like 3/4 of it and you can't find the rest. And I had some troubles with a lot of missions, although to make it easier they kind of made it so that the block pieces radiate like some yellow lines around them so that you don't ever get too lost, but it's still very difficult. Sometimes it's very hard to find out where exactly you need to go. That being said, if you're up to the challenge, this game is very rewarding and it feels really good. And it just plays really well. I mean, this game blew me away. And if you have 800 Microsoft points lying around, which is the asking price for the game, not very expensive. Actually, I'm not even sure if it's 800. It might be 400. I can't remember. I think it is 800. Anyway, price is price. No, regardless of how expensive this game is, I really highly recommend it. I think this is one of the best games to come to the Xbox Live Arcade in a long time. I think that it's a breath of fresh air, even with a genre that's as old as the genre that they're in. they still managed to pump new life into that jar and make it fun and different and feel sort of new, even though it looks very old. It's eventually going to come to PC. I think it may already be out on PC. I'm not sure, and hopefully they'll release it for the PS3. So, like I said, if you have the extra money lying around, this game is an easy buy. Please go and check this game out. Try out the demo. It's something special, and I don't think it should be missed. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys are still sticking around, I'm just going to quickly tell you guys that I've been really bad. I've been lazy. I'm just recording this video today on Tuesday or something late. I was supposed to record this on Friday. So basically, I'm going to be putting up a Prototype 2 video hopefully on Friday. I don't want to give any promises because, again, I'm really busy and I really run out of time. And this weekend was basically me just totally addicted to Prototype 2. I sunk so many hours. I finished it. So, whatever. If that says anything about what I'm going to say in my review, like, I finished the game, which is rare. So I'm going to put up a video for that for the weekend, and then I'm also going to try my best to record a Mortal Kombat for the Vita first impressions or review or something, and I'm going to put that up hopefully over the weekend. Again, I can't make any promises. I don't have to work next Monday, so it's a little bit more likely, I guess. So again, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, make sure you leave a dislike. Don't be too harsh. Favorite the video if you can, if that's your thing. Comment. Let me know how if you enjoyed Faz. Blah blah blah. If you played Faz, if you enjoyed Faz, if you think it's awesome as I do. And tell me if you guys played the Walking Dead game, because that game is phenomenal. That game is something to write home about as well. I've been playing that, finished that. It was a great experience. But that's it for me. Thank you guys for watching again. That's the third time. And I will see you guys next time.